Live. We're live in the chat right now. We're going to be talking about how to overcome addiction, man. Everyone has their addiction. Everyone has something that they're suffering with. So, yeah, man, I'm going to wait for some more people to come into the live stream, and then we're going to break it down, man. Overcoming addiction, man, it's a big thing, man. It's a big thing. You must overcome it. If you don't overcome it, then you'll be suffering from now until the end of times and that. So, yeah, shout out to Chris in the chat, my guy. So yeah, addiction, man. We all have it. Every single person has one. Whether you admit it, you're aware of it or not aware of it, you have an addiction. You get it. So what you have to realize is that the main thing is just being aware of it. That's always the first stage, being aware of it. If you're not aware of it, then you cannot change it. If you're not aware of the problem, then there's nothing you can do about it. It's as simple as that. So we're gonna wait for more people to come to the live stream. Make sure you guys share the live stream as well. Share the live stream. And we're going to get started real soon and break down how to overcome the addiction. Let's go. I'm going to be sharing the live stream right now. Let's go. Make sure you like the live stream. If you're watching right now, hit the like button. Make sure to share the live stream. We're gonna give it a few more, give it 1 minute or so, and then we're gonna break it down, man. We're gonna break it down. And everyone, comment down below. What's your addiction? What are you struggling with? What are you trying to progress with? Like, I'm also gonna talk about my addictions and what I'm struggling with. So, I'm second. I think the audio went off. Yeah, can you hear me now? Yeah. So every person has an addiction. So every person share in the comments your addiction, share what you're struggling with. We're gonna talk about how to overcome it, man. There's always one way, like overcoming your addiction, it's all comes down to the same principle. So no matter what addiction you have, it's gonna come down to the same thing, same set of things that you have to do. Every single addiction gets broken down the same way. That's how you escape it. So yeah, every person comment down below your addiction. We're about to get started in a minute, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Share the live stream as well. If you're watching, hit the like button and share the live stream. You've been consistent with the live, bro. I'm trying, Chris, man. I'm trying, man. Like I say, I'm just focusing on the live streams, content creation. That's all I'm focusing on. So shout out to everyone just joined as well. All the people just joined right now. Make sure to hit the follow button. Make sure to hit the like button. If you're watching right now, hit the like button and make sure to comment down below what your addiction is. And yeah, we're gonna talk about it, man. Let's go. So it's more about replacing addiction and stopping it. Facts. So the first thing when it comes to addiction, bro, you have to admit that you have an addiction. If you do not admit that you have an addiction, then you simply masking it. You're simply delaying the process. The first step is always admitting I'm struggling. Yo, I've got addiction with this, addiction with that. You must admit it to yourself, to people, because denial is like when I hear denial, it's a river in Egypt, and that's funny. But denial is gonna make the journey longer. You understand? So you cannot change something if you do not feel like you're addicted. Like most people smoke cigarettes. Oh yeah, I can stop smoking cigarettes whenever I want. Oh yeah, I'm addicted to this, but yeah, I can stop when I want. Like you have to admit I'm struggling, I'm down bad, I don't know what to do. You have to ask for help. You feel what I'm saying to you? Secondly, and one of the biggest things is understanding the root of the addiction. Where did the addiction come from? Did it come from childhood? Did it come from being around this person or this environment? It's always an origin of it. Because if you can't get to the root of the problem, if you can't get to the origin of it, then you can't overcome it. Like if picture a plant, right? Like you see the plant is growing, you see the stems and the leaves and that. If you just cut off the leaves or the stem, then it's gonna grow again. You have to dig it right up. So a lot of addictions come from childhood. A lot of addictions come from certain people, certain environments. You feel what I'm saying to you? So like we have to get to the origin of it. Where did it come from? What is the essence of it? The foundation of it. And then again, like Chris mentioned right here, you gotta find an alternative. You cannot get rid of something without putting something else in. It's an exchange. Okay, I'm getting rid of this addiction, but this is the alternative. Because that emotion is still going to arise, the feeling is still going to come. So if you do not have a different outlet, because that's all you're doing when you battle your addiction, is finding a different outlet, different way to express it, and then boom, next thing you know, you know what I'm saying to you, you've overcome the addiction. Shout out to Abdul Chowdhury and that. Shout out to everyone watching the live stream. Again, if you're watching, hit the like button. Say 2 seconds, hit the like button, and also share the live stream. Technology, big addiction. For me, like right now, do I see the whole world? The biggest addiction in the world is technology. That's the biggest addiction by far. You understand? Because like you can't get off your phone. You go on your phone, you scroll through your feed, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and then you put your phone in your pocket, and within 5-10 minutes, you're looking at it again. Put your phone in your pocket, half an hour, you're looking at it again. Like you can't even go 30 minutes to an hour without touching your phone. So by far, the biggest addiction is consuming your mobile phone because everywhere, everything's on there. Everything that you want to watch is on there. You want to see, you know what I'm saying? You want to see cars, you want to see sports, you want to see females, whatever you want to see. It's like a genie, or, you know what I'm saying? To like just giving you whatever you want in on demand. So that's the biggest addiction. Now this one, the best way, like, there's no point. Oh yeah, put your phone on airplane mode. The best way to overcome this addiction is practicing leaving your house without your phone. Go to the shop without your phone. Go to nature without your phone. Put your phone in another room. You have to have long periods of time away from the phone, man. Because as long as it's near you, as long as it's in your pocket, bro, you're going to use it. You're gonna use your phone for sure. So it's not about like, oh yeah, just deleting apps or anything. You need to put your phone in a different place altogether, bro, in a different room, or leave the house without the phone, bro. Start practicing that. You understand? So yeah, man. I'm addicted to looking at half naked females, bro. You're not the only one, bro. Shit, 90% of males are addicted to that, bro. 90%, if not 99%, if not 99% of guys addicted. You know what I'm saying? Seeing females with the, like going on them sites. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, it's not just you, bro. You're just admitting it, but every single guy, pretty much 99% of guys are addicted to that. Because like that's all you see in a sense. You go to Instagram, see Instagram models. You go on TikTok, you see, you know what I'm saying to you, girls acting crazy on there. You go on pretty much everywhere. YouTube's probably the only place where you don't really see it like that because, well, unless you follow them type of people. But at the same time, you have to remember the way the algorithm works, man. It's like whatever you like, wherever you either like or stop and consume the content, that's what's gonna show you. So the more like, if you start to watch females on there, bro, it's gonna continue to feed you that, bro. It's gonna keep giving you that because he knows you like it. So the social media really is just a mirror of your mind and that. Wherever you're interested in your mind is what you'll see in social media. If you're interested in naked females, bro, it's gonna show you that. If you're interested in knowledge, it's gonna show you that. So you can also be smart when you're on social media by liking content you want to see more of. If you see motivational videos, like it. See videos about mindset or consciousness, like them videos and that. Follow them people because then it'll feed you that. But if you do the opposite and look at naked females or whatever that over external shit, bro, is gonna give you that. Like, it's that simple. Atomic Habit is a good for those who with addiction, a deep book. Now definitely Atomic Habits is a very good book, especially when it comes to addiction and building new habits. Like, there's a lot of different principles in there. One of the principles that I liked in that book, Atomic Habits, is habit stacking. So like, basically, like, let's say you already have a habit. Let's say at 9 a.m. you brush your teeth. So instead of trying to create a new habit and create a new time when you're going to do it, okay, 9 a.m. I'm going to brush my teeth. So when I brush my teeth, I'm going to put a book there. So I read, like, there's a lot of different principles in there, but the habit stacking one is one of the ones that really, make sense for me in that. Like, but yeah, like it takes time. At the same time, man. You're not gonna overcome the addiction in a day, bro. It takes time. It took you 5-10 years to build the addiction, so you can't think that you're gonna overcome it overnight or in 5 days, bro. It's gonna take time, but you have to keep fighting. One second, let me just get my water in that, man. Yeah, like I said, it takes time to overcome the addiction. It took you years to build addiction. It's gonna take you a while to come out of it. Make sure you stay hydrated, man. So yeah, addiction, man, addiction. We all have them, man. Everyone comment down below their addiction. It's better to be truthful about addiction. Like, you commenting your addiction, it's not so people can look at you, laugh at you. You commenting in order to express yourself, in order to get answers and that. You understand? So For me, addiction, maybe I say like mine's probably the mobile phone addiction. Even though I use my phone to make content on all different platforms like YouTube, TikTok, etc., but I still find myself scrolling a little bit too much. Just to feel some, find myself just watching shit like that's just waste of time and that, you know. But at the same time, it's like you're trying to balance it between just like productivity and also entertainment. But your entertainment shouldn't come from your phone, man. Like really, your entertainment shouldn't come from your phone because like it's just an endless loop, man. You know, once you're on your phone, it's an endless loop. You watch that video, then because the algorithm is so smart, it knows what you like. It's gonna continue to show you that. Then you get stuck on that. Then you get stuck in watching one thing and then next thing. Like it's just on and on and on. And before you know it, 30 minutes is gone, 2 hours is gone. Like, yo, I just been watching videos on cars for the last 2 hours. Like, what am I doing? And if you ask me, most people are not able to progress in their life. They're struggling and not making progression. Why? Because they cannot concentrate. They cannot focus on what they need to do. Everyone knows what to do, but they cannot focus because of the level of distraction. It's getting worse by the day, literally. Especially TikTok, man. So I say that's number one. The number one most addictive app, man. It's probably TikTok. Number two, it's gonna be Instagram or YouTube. I don't ever use Facebook, but yeah, like again, if the app has no use, bro, delete it, boy. You gotta spend time just taking breaks from it, man. Shout out to everyone who's in the live stream and that, man. Shout out to Chris, shout out to Charles, shout out to Abdus, Giro, shout out to Tyrone, everyone watching, man. I really appreciate it, man. Make sure to hit the like button and also make sure to ask questions in that, man. We're gonna be answering everyone's questions. We're gonna talk about the different addictions that people have and yeah, how to overcome it, man. Admitting that you have addiction is always the first step. A lot of people are addicted to substances. I used to 3 years sober now, like cigarettes, weed. What tips do you have for them? So yeah, when it comes to substances like weed or cigarettes or drink, yeah, it's like it's very like you see, you have to realize, yeah, the moment you make something your coping mechanism is gonna become very difficult to overcome it. So for example, like let's say you used to get angry or you used to get stressed out, right? And then like you started to for you know what, let me start to smoke cigarettes so I can calm down. Let me start to smoke weed so I can calm down. So every time you get angry, you get your weed, you roll your cigarette, whatever, and you smoke and you feel a little bit better for short term. And then as soon as that emotion arises, again, you're smoking. So you've used the weed or the cigarette in order to control your emotion, right? But at the same time, what you've actually done is like you've used that as a trigger point. So because your mind knows when you get angry, you need the weed now. So as soon as you get angry, you think, okay, yeah, let me roll. So it becomes subconsciously. Do you feel what I'm saying to you? But again, it comes down to not getting rid of it, but replacing, okay, what am I going to do instead of smoking? What am I going to do instead of smoking weed or smoking cigarettes? What's the alternative? And there's plenty of things you can do. There's different things you can do, but I definitely recommend, especially when it comes to smoking, breath work and that. Like, you see, what you don't realize with breath work, if you take deep breaths in, there's a lot of different methods you can use. But if you actually do the breath work solidly for like a minute or 2 minutes, it's like, bro, you get that same high of smoking cigarette and smoking weed. You understand? Also, it's like dealing with the issue. You see, the cigarette and the weed is really a mask. It's really you're running away from the issue. Oh, I'm feeling stressed out. Instead of actually looking at why you feel stressed out or why you feel angry, you smoke in order to run away. So when the emotion arises, actually sit down with the emotion. Because it's not bad to sit down with your emotion. Like I feel angry. Okay, I'm gonna stay in this angry state and I just understand it. I'm gonna go into the pit of depression, anxiety, stay in that moment and like, why am I feeling like this? What has led me to this and that? What's triggered me to feel this way and that? Understand it. Do you feel what I'm saying to you? And then once you understand it, then you have to realize again, what can you do about it or what can you not do about it? If you can do something about it, go ahead and do it. If you can't, then you can't. You let it go. But working out as well is a great way to lower your emotions. I will tell you guys, man, working out, it's not just for muscle. Yeah, I'm working out. Look at my muscle. I'm so big. Like, nah, it's beyond this, but it's for your mind, bro, for your sanity. You feel what I'm saying to you? So you're working out, okay? Like that's a good way to control your anger, good way to control your stress levels, control everything, bro. So working out something you must do, bro. Your emotions, you leave your emotions in the gym, you leave emotions wherever you work out. So very, very key, man. Working out, breath work, alternatives, man, alternatives. Like some people smoke cigarettes and they go to vaping, they feel like that's better, but really just went from one habit to another, which don't make sense either. For real, meditation is one of the best outlets for addiction urges, man. Definitely, man. I feel like, see, what I realized with meditation, bro, it's not about just meditating like once in the morning or you just meditate once at nighttime. Like with the meditation, like whenever, I feel like it has to be done like every hour, every 2 hours. You need to meditate. Like when I say meditate, you don't need to sit there on the floor, cross-legged, and not looking in the sky. Like I'm talking about just stopping, pausing, and focusing on your breath. The more you can, that's all meditation is. Refocusing your attention on on your body part, like whether it's your heart beating or your breath. So the more you can meditate, the more you can stop and pause and focus on your breath, the better you're able to control yourself. I'm telling you guys, man. Whenever you do something, you feel like, especially when you feel stress, anxiety, depression, whatever emotion you feel, just stop and focus on your breath. The thoughts will still be there, but focus back on the breath and that. Focus on your breathing in, out. Even if you take 3 deep breaths right now, let's all take 3 deep breaths, bro, and see how you feel. We're gonna take 3 deep breaths in and out, only 3, and look, like, pay attention to how you feel right now. We're gonna take 3 deep breaths, and you'll see how you feel like afterwards. So let's take the first one. That's 1, 2, 3. Just 3 deep breaths, bro. And that's changing everything. That's changing the way you feel. That's changing your thoughts. That's putting you in a more relaxed state. That's the power of your breath. Your breath is not just, oh, breathe in and out just to survive. Like breathing affects your mood. Breathing affects your level of consciousness. Breathing affects, bro, every area. Everything comes under control the moment you focus on your breath. The breath is not just, again, just air. You're breathing it in to survive. It's beyond this, bro. It's beyond just like, I'm saying to you, like survival. So just like we did right now, and it changed the way you think. The moment you feel that your emotion rising, breathe. And you have to realize that your thoughts have an effect on your breathing. If you're angry, you're breathing a certain way. If you're stressed out, you're breathing a certain way. If you feel depressed, your breathing changes. So when you consciously focus on your breath and you breathe, you completely change your emotion, change the way you feel. Do you understand? Like when you breathe, you're changing the way you feel. The reason you're probably feeling stressed and anxious is because you're not breathing right, bro. If you're breathing right, you're gonna be in a calm Zen state. But if you're not breathing right, bro, like, bro, you're gonna be constantly like feeling like agitated, bro, feeling out of sync. That's powerful stuff indeed, bro. Facts, bro. Facts, yeah. You already know this now. This is facts. Like, yeah, that's the only way. That's the only way. Like, there's a universal law. There's a universal law. Like, there's certain things that we have to do to maintain ourselves. We have to eat healthy so we can continue so that organs and body can function. We have to breathe to relax our mind and be in a harmonious state. Like this, we have to drink water to hydrate our body. Like there's certain things, like elements of this human being, that it has to get done. If it doesn't get done, then guess what happens? If you feel out of sync, you don't feel good, you feel depressed. Do you feel what I'm saying to you? So take care of yourself, man. Your breath is the key to the mind. Just think, when you're anxious, your breath speeds up. Exactly like what I was referring to. When you feel angry, your breath becomes shallow. Your body temperature, hypertension, everything's going up. You feel what I'm saying? So like breathing in itself and that is beyond just it's beyond just like survival, as I said. So make sure you implement that, man. Yo, bro, I hope you get over 100K subscribers, man. Shout out to Muhammad Ali, man. I appreciate it a lot, man. Appreciate it, man. Just trying to spread the message of positivity, of progression, of this consciousness, man. Everyone's just too caught up in what that rapper is doing, what's happening on the news. Everyone's forgetting about themselves, forgetting about health, forgetting about mindset, forgetting about their fitness, forgetting about just becoming a better person. So that's the message I'm trying to preach. I'm trying to preach the conscious life, man. That's why it's called conscious and aware. Just to give people that energy in order to to prosper. I'm at the lowest point of my life. My first ever girlfriend left me for my friend, and now he's mocking me. See, right, that right there is a very difficult situation. I'm not gonna undermine and say, yeah, it is what it is. It's a very difficult situation, especially like it's like you suffer two blows at once. So one, your girlfriend left you, and two, your friend betrayed you. So it's like two blows in one. But at the same time, obviously, his name is Muhammad Ali. So I know you're Muslim and that you already know how it goes and that everything what happens is meant to happen. So don't live in anger, don't live in jealousy, don't live in hatred. Simply accept the situation as God's will and let them go. Focus on your life, focus on bettering yourself, get yourself in the gym. Definitely go to the gym. That will 100% help you with your mood, with your emotions and that. And focus on yourself, but focus on bettering yourself and that. And you're going to find a better partner. Simple as that. Like, because that's the way the table turn. So don't take it too personal. Don't look at it like, why that happened to me. You see, that the true faith in God is accepting the circumstances, accepting what has happened to you. If you do not accept what has happened to you, it's in a way a lack of faith. It's a lack of faith in the higher power. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, focus on yourself. Definitely hit the gym, bro. Get them gains. Focus on your finances, your mental health, etc. Move on, bro, and you'll find a better person for sure. Assalamu alaikum. I wear a face mask most of the time out in public as a means of hiding myself when feeling anxiety. What advice or exposure would you suggest to better my situation? So you have to ask yourself really, what are you hiding from? Why are you hiding from? Are you scared to get judged? Are you scared of? Are you not comfortable the way you look? So it really comes down to your own insecurities. It's something that you don't feel good within yourself, right? So in them situations, really, like I say plenty of times, there's no quick fix and that, oh, just do this. In order to overcome the fear, you have to face it. So just practice. Like, let me take it off 30 minutes in a day or hour in a day. But really, you need to do deep work within yourself and understand what am I afraid of? Am I afraid of people, of judging the way I look, the way my features are, my face, or what is it that you fear? Again, we're talking about overcoming addiction, but even like overcoming self-inflicted things like social anxiety, like you have to ask yourself, what am I afraid of? What is the true fear? Is it the fear of, I don't know. Like, I can't answer the question for you, but you need to ask yourself what it is, and then you need to slowly combat it, slowly but surely, just unravel yourself. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like step by step, you'll get there. And that's just what that's just the key of life, is to evolve, man. Especially like when situations happen to you, man. Don't take it personal. Don't take anything personal. Anything that happens, do not take it personal. Like, it's a personal attack on you. Just look at it that's what's supposed to happen. Especially if you're religious, you already know everything that's happened is supposed to happen. You understand? If you don't believe that things are supposed to happen, then life is hell. It's hell every single day. You understand? So, like I said earlier, first step, understand and admit that you have addiction. Second step, understand the root cause. Where did this addiction come from? What started it? What environment? What person? Maybe through childhood. Then finding a positive alternative to replace it. It's not about getting rid of it. It's about um, replacing the addiction. And that's it. Then you find yourself moving in a positive direction. You find yourself overcoming fear and addiction day by day. You get better at it. That's it. That's all you need to do. It's an endless journey. You see, everyone's trying to get somewhere fast. You want to, again, people want to go from being overweight to in shape the next day. You want to go from being social, have anxiety the next day. You're performing on you're performing on with 100,000 people watching you. Like, it's a gradual process, man. You gotta just not give up on yourself. Do not give up on yourself, man. You keep fighting, keep persevering, and you 100% make progress. You can only make progress. The only way you cannot make progress within yourself is if you stop. If you say, you know what, I'm not gonna try anymore. That's that's when you stop making progress. You understand? But as long as you're trying, as long as you're focusing on like bettering yourself and that, then you can only go up. Like, how can you really go down? You can only become a better person. You can only become stronger. If you go to gym, you can only get in better shape. If you read books, you can only get smarter. Like, the only way is up, bro. But at the same time, you have to realize there is no destination. There is no, oh, I am now fully happy. You're never going to get to a stage in your life where you're 100% happy with yourself. There's always going to be moments where you lack confidence, or things don't go your way, or all of them things right there. So you just got to continue on the journey. For me, what led to the addiction was a lack of experience, psychological immaturity, pleasure seeking, mindset avoiding effort at all costs, awful mindset, super weak, and it screwed me. You see, it's very interesting what you're saying, because what you have to realize is that everyone has to go through certain stages. You cannot skip the step. Everyone has to go through heartbreak. Every person has to go through failure or rejection or insecurity, lack of confidence. You have to go through it, in order to get better. You can't go through life just being born confident and everything going your way. You have to suffer to grow. So when you was younger, you suffered. Now you've grown. So the only way to get better is through the pain, adversity, struggle. So whenever the pain, adversity, or struggle comes, just look at it as progression. I'm progressing. Oh, I'm struggling. Oh, this happened to me. That happened to me. Every time you go through pain, you're getting better. You're getting stronger. Think about where you are right now. If you didn't go through all the pain and adversity you went through right now, you would not be as strong as you are today. So that means what? If you're going through the pain and struggle right now, just know that it is going to lead to you being stronger, you being wiser. I know it's hard to think about that in the moment when things are tough and you're feeling these emotions, but realizing that once I overcome this, I'm now a stronger person. So you really, when the pain comes or adversity, you need to be happy, you need to be grateful, you need to be thanking God for it, because that's actually helping develop your character. Afraid of being judged or people seeing that I struggle with controlling my emotions, especially in social situations, as that's when my anxiety is high and I'm always thinking about negative outcomes. See, I used to think about negative outcomes and that, like, all the time. Like, what if this happens, then that? But you know what it is, though. You see, what you're gonna come to realize is that when you put yourself out there, and even if you're struggling with your emotions, struggling with the social environment, 95% of people are kind. 95% of people will help you. They'll be like, yeah, it's okay. They'll support you. They'll offer you words of wisdom. So putting yourself out there is the only way to grow. Like I said, you understand? So it's like you cannot just, like, again, day one's going to be difficult, day two is going to be difficult, but as the days go by, as the weeks go by, as the months go by, you become more confident. You understand? But if you never ever put yourself in a situation, then you're always going to be scared in that. So put yourself there. Day one's going to be mad. You might think, no, this is crazy, I'm not going to do it. Keep doing it over and over and over again, and then you'll realize you get the strength, you get the wisdom, you get the support, and then slowly start to build your character back up again. And then before you know it, you're gonna realize that, wow, why was I even scared of social environments? Like, this is nothing. But you have to start. It's like going to the gym for the first time. At first, it's gonna be scary. You see some big guys there, people lifting heavy weights and all that. You're gonna come in there scared, not knowing what to do, uncomfortable. But then you go day one and you keep going and going. Then you understand the game more. And then before you know it, you're at a high level. And then you're gonna see someone else who just starting, and the cycle continues. So just face it, man. You're 100% feel better. The more you do, the better you feel, man. You know. It's like life is a process, man. Life is a process. Everyone has their struggles. Nobody's 100% comfortable in every single environment. Life is a struggle. And especially if you don't do nothing. Like, you see, most people's fears coming from not doing it. Like I said in my last live stream, if you was to start skateboarding today, of course you're not going to be confident. Of course you're going to be scared. Of course you're going to feel a type of way or have social anxiety if you're doing it in front of people, because you've never done it before. But the more you do something, you can only get better at it. You feel what I'm saying to you? So you have to push yourself, man. Because I can offer the words, I can tell you, yo, do this or do that. This is the way to do it. But ultimately, it comes down to you. I can only push you to the right direction. Like they say, you can only take the horse to the sea, but you can't make it drink. So I can only tell you, go about it like this, go about it like that. But nobody can save you but you. No one can help you but you. You have to make the move. You have to make the leap. You understand? You can't sit there and think that someone's gonna come and save you. Someone's gonna hold your hand. You have to push yourself. It's very important to push yourself. If you don't push yourself, you're gonna be stuck in the same position. Like I said, man, everyone is walking their own path. In my last live stream, we talk about self-improvement and being alone. Everything that you want to achieve, you have to push yourself, man. You have to do it. There's no one that can do it for you. It's very simple, you know. So only the start that's difficult. It's always the beginning that's difficult. When you start a journey, that's when it becomes difficult. Shout out to everyone in the live stream and that. Make sure to hit the like button if you haven't already. Smash the like button. Make sure to share the live stream and comment down below. Any addictions you got, anything that you're struggling with, any questions you got. Shout out to Arabian, original Arabian. Shout out to Jiro. Shout out to Muhammad Ali, Chris, Jero. No, shout out to everyone in there. Tyrone. I appreciate all the comments in that, man. I appreciate all the comments and I make sure to keep commenting any questions you got from me. But yeah, like, you know, it's also good to have a support system. It's also good to have people who are actually like helping you and someone you can talk to. Like right now, it feels like I'm talking to you. You know, you get encouragement. It's good to get encouragement because you can only go so far by yourself. You can only go so far by yourself. You understand? Everyone has things that they're good at, and everyone has things that they're not so good at. So if you get together with one person, two people, or a group of people, everyone can help you. If you say, "Oh, I'm struggling with social anxiety," this person can help you. "Oh, I'm struggling with, let's say, cooking food." Okay, I'm good at cooking food. So it's good to create a community. It's great. It's good to be around people who are actually have your interest at heart. That's what I also encourage you people, everyone watching, to join the Discord group. The community is about helping each other grow. Anyone who's struggling, someone's gonna, offer you some words of wisdom. You understand? Like, oh, you want to get in shape, you need help with fitness, losing weight. Again, someone can offer you the advice. But if you think you're gonna do everything by yourself, get in shape by yourself, improve your mindset by yourself, and do get your finance, bro, you can't do everything by yourself, bro. You need people. Everyone needs people. You understand? Listening to this while I'm about to bust a workout at home. That's it, bro. Shout out to David, man. Like, put in the work, man. Put in the work, man. Challenge yourself, man. Especially when it comes to working out or anything, challenge yourself. Whatever reps you're gonna do more than you think you're capable of. Do more than you think you are capable of. If you're aiming to do 50, bro, hit the 60 reps, man. Hit the 70. Constantly, new level, new level. So push yourself in the workout, man. I'm struggling with porn addiction. I've stopped doing it for a week and then I fell again. I'm gonna try to stop doing it so I can improve myself. Yeah, like, and that's the thing. Like I said before, you just gotta realize that it's always a trigger point. It's probably boredom. Like most people who watch them sites and that are bored. Like, let's be honest, bro. 95% is boredom. 5% is actually feeling to do it. It's boredom. So then, why are you bored? Like, you need to put your time into something more useful. Again, working out, great way to suppress your emotions. You can also, what I'm saying to you, working out's one thing. Going outside, having a productive day, man, having a daily routine. You understand? Like, if you ain't got a daily routine, then it's gonna be difficult, bro. If you haven't got a daily routine, bro, some shit you're doing every single day. Like, you need to be busy every day, but there's no time to sit there like, oh, what should I do? Let me click on that website and see what's going on there. Like, that means like your day is just there's nothing going on. You're going to work and school, you're going back home, and then not knowing what to do, and then you feel like, how can I entertain myself? And that what's the quickest way for me to entertain myself? And if you know what, let me click on that site, let me do a little certain, and then boom, you're back on square one again. Yo, so that is that it's a lot of cash in that. Or good, yeah. I've developed an avoidance personality as well. Stop being around some friends and family as they don't understand and would only mock my mental health if I explained it to them. In my opinion, now I understand what he's saying, but it's still good to explain it. It's better for someone to know that what you're going through than not to know. And it is a bit difficult because, like, if you feel like, yo, like, they're gonna take the piss out of me, they're gonna laugh at me, then I understand why you wouldn't want to say. But at the same time, it's like, if you're struggling, you have to ask someone for help. Because if you don't tell no one, then that's the worst feeling alone, feeling like nobody is going to help you. Do you understand? So it's like, at least if you tell them and then they mock you or they don't help you, at least that's out your chest and at least they understand you better. so that okay, now you can not spend time with them or keep your distance, and that after you've told them what you're going through, you feel what I'm saying to you, but at least it's out of your head and they're aware of it. So that's a good way, because the more you speak about your problems, the more you speak about what you're struggling with, the better you feel. Even just speaking it, bro, it's form of like therapy, just saying out loud like what's going on in your mind, and that's all the therapy session is. You speaking and the therapist listening. So when you tell people what you're going through, if they laugh at you, don't tell them again. But at least it's out of your mind and that. So what do you use to plan your day? So me personally, I have like a daily routine in it. Like I have a daily routine. So like for example, it consists of like waking up, reading. So it's basically the same thing every day: reading, meditation. Eat after eat, making my food, going to the gym, food prepping, making videos. Like there's a set things that I've set out to do every single day. You understand? So it's not like, oh, today let me see what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying to you? So everything's already preset. Like every single day, I'm trying to hit the same thing. Work out every day, reading every day. You know what I'm saying to you? Going for walks and just set out the things that you want to progress in, and that's it, bro. Tyrone, yeah, brain. What conspiracy have you heard that you think is real? There's a lot of conspiracies still. Like, what conspiracies? I don't know. Like, see, before, like, see, yeah, like, I started this conspiracy thing when I was like 12, but I was like 11, 12 years older now, and started to look into conspiracies, New World Orders, and Secret Service, and all of that. But I started at a very young age in that. But what I come to realize is that the more you look at these conspiracies, even though you feel like, yeah, I'm aware and I'm conscious and that, but like there's one thing being aware of it, but when you over consumed by these conspiracies, bro, like it has a negative effect on your mind, bro. You start to live in fear, you start to live in like be anxious and oh, what's about to happen? Oh, I know he did that, so that means that that symbol happened. So like I don't really dwell into conspiracies anymore like that. So I'm aware of them. I'm always aware, but I don't really focus on it. Like I don't really focus on what the latest conspiracy is or which one is true, which one's not true. So like yeah, I don't really give it too much power. It's just like cool. There's a lot of conspiracies out there that make sense, but hey, I got to continue to live my life. Focus on what I'm doing, focus on progressing, and that's it, bro. If someone's gonna go down, it's gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? If I can do something about it, then I'll do it. If not, then that's it. Let it go. Shout out to everyone just joined the live stream as well, man. Make sure to hit the like button if you're watching right now. Hit that like button. Make sure to share the live stream. And yeah, any questions you got, if you're struggling with any addiction or any problems and that, comment down below. And shout out to anyone who's donated as well. If you want to donate to the channel again, feel free to do that. I really appreciate it. Boxing or UFC, and why? For me, I prefer UFC, man. UFC is more enjoyable to watch. I like boxing as well. It's very close in that, but the one thing I like about boxing, I mean about UFC more than boxing, is because I feel like with the UFC is just more freedom in the sense that you don't know what to expect, a kick, a punch, a elbow. Like there's so many different variations in that a fighter can do. And also the UFC, when you look at the mixed martial arts, it's more of a like, let's be honest, and if you also have a fight outside right now, like 90% of fights are going to the floor. You know what I'm saying? If you're fighting someone now, let's go into the floor. You know what I'm saying? To might be weapons or whatever, but more time you're going to the floor. So like the UFC is all it's complete in terms of like punching, grappling, wrestling, submissions. So like I feel like it's a more complete art and that, and I don't know. I feel like it's more a better way to express yourself and that in every avenue. But again, boxing. I recently started boxing anyway, so I really enjoy boxing. But I feel like I will be doing UFC, not UFC, mixed martial arts soon. Any tips on meditation? So yeah, when it comes to meditation, it's like I feel like the biggest mistake people make in that is that people feel like they're doing it wrong. Like you can't really meditate wrong. There's no right or wrong way to meditate. Also, you have to be mindful that when you go to meditate, yeah, when you go to meditate, when you go to meditate, you have to realize that the thoughts it's gonna seem like things are getting worse than that. Like, so let's say you're quite stressed out, anxious. Let me meditate. See, initially when you meditate, it's gonna feel like things are worse because it's more concentrated in that. But focus on your breath. You're breathing in and out. So the thoughts will come. Oh, this thought, that thought, gotta do this, this happened, and then focus your attention back to your breath. So again, you're focusing on your breath, going in and out. You're watching your breath go in and out. Then slowly you're gonna drift away again. Oh no, that thought, can't believe that happened. This and that, and then bring your attention back to your breath. The whole point of meditation is constantly bringing your attention back to your breathing and that, and that's it. That's all you need to do in meditation. I'm getting professional help, but I feel like I'm doing too much talking. But the advice I get is limited. Haha, I'm getting professional. So you feel like you're talking a lot, but the advice is limited. Yeah, I do understand what he's saying, but like I said earlier, the therapist's job is not really to to cure you of anything. Really, just to listen to you. And the idea of the therapy is for you to find a solution for yourself. A therapist will never tell you that, yeah, okay, that happened, yeah, just make sure you do this. Like, it's gonna listen to you and say very minimal things, and for you to figure out for yourself. So the main thing I'll say is that there's no thingy, there's no like quick fix, like, because you can tell your situation or story and someone can say, oh yeah, just do that, but it's not that simple. But the main thing is that do not live in the past. Do not, whatever has happened. I feel like that most people who struggle with depression or any mental health is because they have not accepted what's already happened, what's happened in your childhood. You're not accepting that you had a bad childhood, or this happened to you, this event happened to you, being hurt, whatever. Like, not accepting what's happened is the quickest way for you to I'm saying, to struggle. So yeah, like, just go within yourself, man. You got the answers. What do you think about Mizzy guy going into people's houses? Do you find it funny? Nah, definitely not funny. Shout out to everyone just joined the live stream as well. I just seen quite a lot of people to join the live stream. Shout out to all the people just joined. Make sure to hit the like button if you just joined. Make sure to share the live stream and leave a comment down below about your struggles or your addiction. So they'll find the guy funny. What do you think about Mizzy guy going into people's houses? Do you find it funny? Nah, definitely not funny. You know what I'm saying to you. But for me, I look at him. He's a young guy. He's just a kid. You know what I'm saying to you. You see, what people don't realize is that some, like, he's 18, but his mind is still as a 12 or 11-year-old and that. Like, that's his thinking. So it's like, obviously he knows what he's doing is bad, and what he's doing is gonna run the natural course. But eventually, he's gonna come across someone, go into the wrong house, do it to the wrong person, and it's gonna be sad. You know what I'm saying to you? Someone's gonna mess him up, or could be even worse. His life can get taken. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people learn in their own time, innit? You know what I'm saying to you? So eventually he'll learn that what he's doing doesn't make no sense. But in the short term, it seems like, yeah, it's fun and, getting attention and views. So everyone learns in their own time, innit? Hopefully, he doesn't have to pay a big price for the lesson. I suggest you start training, improve your body. That will make you feel better and have more confidence around people. Now, 100%, that's a great advice, man, by Jero, man. Great advice, because, like, you have to realize is that the way that your body affects your mind affects your body. If you're not happy with your body, it's going to be very difficult for you to have confidence. But not only that, that's only on the physical sense. If you're exercising, challenging yourself and that, you're going to feel good within yourself. You understand? Because if you're exercising, again, you're letting go of emotion, you're challenging, you're pushing yourself. So that will automatically increase your confidence. So definitely working out is something that you must do, man. It's a must for every single person, female, male, old, young. It doesn't matter who you are, bro. You need to be doing physical activity. It ain't got to be weightlifting. It could be like long walks. It could be running or jogging. It could be bicycle. Physical activity is the antidote, bro. I'm telling you, physical activity is crucial. And I'm going to make a different video on that. How physical activity is a cure for a lot of things, man. And just being outside more. Like, a lot of people suffer with mental health are indoors for too long, bro. If you're indoors for too long, bro, you're going to have mental health problems. Like, 100%. You know, there's no way you can be indoors all day long, bro, and not have mental health problems. The more you're indoors, the more stress, the more anxious, the more tension you feel. So get outside, bro. The moment you get outside, you feel free. You know what I'm saying to you? Fresh air, and you just see things, see people. There's so much for your mental health, man. So get outside, bro. Everyone. This man deserves more views, man. I appreciate it, man. Shout out to Visco, but that's it. We just gotta keep supporting, man. You know, if I make the video, make sure make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to share the live stream. You know, push that content out there. You know, it's not down to me how far the video goes. All I can do is show up every single day or put the work in. It's down to you guys, man. If you guys feel like the content is good or it's making sense or people need this energy, then hit the like button on my videos, share, do a donation if you're able to do a donation, and that's it. Then the channel will grow like that, you know. So it's down to you guys if you feel like more people need it. If he did that in America, it's gonna be long. Yeah, I was just saying this to my brother. Shout out to everyone just joining the live stream as well. If you're just joining the live stream, make sure to hit that like button, man. Smash that like button. Make sure to share the live stream. And again, if you want to donate, then that's it, man. I'll be grateful. Yeah, if you did that in America, it'd be long. So you have to realize America is a different country. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you run up with someone's house in America, bro, everyone has the, you know what I'm saying to you, everyone has a weapon there. So if you run up on that, by law, they can kill you. Like if someone runs up in your house in America, it depends on what state and that, but you can kill that person. So you run up in my house, I'll shoot you back. That's it. Go to court, nothing's gonna happen to me. He ran up in my house and that, oh yeah, minor. That's it. So yeah, it's a different life and that, like over there. Which supplement is the most effective for muscle mass? There's a lot of different supplements you can use in that. There's a lot of different supplements, but yeah, a lot of different supplements. Obviously, on my Patreon, shout out to everyone's in the Patreon and that. That's where I talk about in more depth about supplements that I take, supplements I should be taking, exercises, you know, fitness, health, how to build muscle, how to lose body fat. So if you're interested in getting in shape and building your mind, your body, and that, then check out the Patreon. The link is in the description. So that's what I'm gonna break down about the supplements and that. So I'm gonna keep that one exclusive to the Patreon. Work from home. Yeah, that's great. If you work from home, you can still go. You can still go outside, bro. Working from home is no excuse. You can still go outside and that. Like it's very important to stay outside. Yeah, it's very important, man. Regardless if you work from home or you got office job and that, just go outside, bro. 1 hour walk, 2 hours. Go to the gym. Just walk, man. Walk. And ideally, you want to be in nature. You know what I'm saying to you? Ideally, you want to be in nature because, like, nature is healing, man. I'm telling you, nature heals you, bro. Mentally, physically, on a spiritual realm. Just being around trees and plants and just seeing wildlife, bro. Bro, it's therapeutic, man. It's therapeutic. So it's like you gotta make sure that every single day. It's not about just doing it once in a week and that, or once when you have time. Like make a commitment to go outside every single day, and you'll see how you feel. The moment you step outside, it's a different thought, bro. You see, what you realize is that your thinking is different indoors to outdoors. If you want to go even deeper, your thoughts really come down to your environment. If you're around negative people, your thoughts are going to be a certain way. If you're indoors, it's going to be a certain way. If you're in nature, it's going to be a certain way. If you're around, bro, like so many different factors involved. Would you advise leaving a 9 to 5 to focus on myself and mental well-being, especially if it causes you distress? Uh, leave. Yeah. Well, you see, that's the thing with the 9 to 5, and it causes a lot of distress, causes a lot of like confusion. You know what I'm saying to you, especially if you're doing stuff you don't want to do. But I'm not gonna tell you to leave a 9 to 5 and your bills are not paid. So if you're able to do it, if you're able to quit your job, if you're able to take, let's say, a period off, like 1 or 2 weeks, or a period of time away from your job and that, then yeah, go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not able to do it and you gotta pay the bills, then it doesn't make sense. You have to ride it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it all comes down to your situation. But it will definitely do you good though. You know, it's taking time away and focusing on yourself and working out and just reading and just, you know, focusing on just what you want to progress in. So if you're able to do it, do it. But if not, just use your spare time. What made you want to make YouTube videos or over the what made you want to make YouTube videos other than helping people? Um Really, what made me want to do YouTube videos and that, I didn't really like go on YouTube thinking, yeah, I'm gonna help people. Like I just wanted to document my story, document like what I went through and that, you know, what I've overcame. So I feel like personally, if you're on a self-improvement journey, Like the more things you overcome, the more you feel like, well, for myself anyway, the more you feel like you want to help people. Let's say you're suffering with anxiety, your whole life you're suffering from anxiety, and then you manage to overcome it or at least like control it. So and then you see so many people struggling with anxiety. Like naturally, well, for me, naturally, I want to help people. Like, yo, flipping out. I used to suffer from anxiety as well, man. Yo, try this and do this and do that. This is how I overcame it. Same with the fitness journey. Used to be skinny, now I built a good physique. Okay, so let me share it. Let me share the information. Let me try and help people who are also trying to do it. So the more you overcome yourself, the more you better yourself, the more you're gonna feel inclined to help other people and that. So that's really where it comes from, the origin. This is 100% true. When you're indoors, your mind just wanders into situations that have already happened. That's it, bro. I don't know what it is, bro, but I feel like human beings are not meant to be indoors, bro. That's my theory. That's my conspiracy. You can add that to the conspiracy thing. I feel like human beings are not designed to be indoors. Like to sleep, yeah, for shelter, but outside of just sleeping for shelter, I don't think we're supposed to be indoors, bro. I don't feel like anyone who's indoors for long periods of time is not good in their head, bro. It sounds a bit mad, but I feel like it's not natural, bro. It doesn't make sense. So the more we're outdoors, the better it is for us. The more you stay indoors, and it even goes deeper into addiction and all that. Like I feel like the more you, bro, like bored, like really think about it. Like how often are you bored outside? Now, the boredom really comes from the indoors, being indoors for too long. When you're outside, bro, it's good for your physical, mental, spiritual health, man. So get outside as much as you possibly can. Like, really, I'm just trying to just wake up and, apart from doing these videos indoors, bro, I'm not even trying to be indoors. Like, me personally, like, I just don't like it, bro. The longer I'm in there for, I can't be indoors for more than 2, 3 hours where I start to feel a type of way and that. I have to get out and that, feeling trapped and that. So, you get out as much as possible. Have unresolved things with my past relationships and had a dream just a couple of hours ago where I got to talk to one of my old exes and man, I'm just broken today, broken down into tears. Um, yeah, so again, well, I had a similar person message me about like breaking up with a girlfriend. He sees like I think when you start looking at life as everything's meant to be, I know it's very difficult to accept because it's very like there's situations where I feel like nah, bro, that's just too deep and it shouldn't happen in that. But the moment you accept that everything's meant to be, bro, life becomes a lot easier. And you cannot undo the past. What's in the past is the past. We can't rewind time and change things, bro. Because if we could change things in the past, bro, bro, I'll go back to day one when I was at the womb and that. You know what I'm saying? You could go every single day. You could have done something different. So when someone's already gone, like you split up with someone or that event happened, there's no point wishing for it to be different. There's no point like blaming yourself for what's happened. Accept the situation for what it is and then move forward. Work on yourself, work on your character, work on your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual, your financial. Like work on yourself, man. And you're gonna find yourself in a better situation than you was previously. I agree with you. It's like being in the den and not getting vitamin from the sun, not using our leg exploring as our ancestors did. Facts, man. Like you know what it is when you look at it. When you even look at our ancestors, the cavemen, right? Like so to say, we were cavemen. Like it was in there. But you think it was in the cave all day, sitting there? Like think about how many hours they spend hunting, hours just outside of that, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm gonna make a video on this anyway because as I'm saying, it's just making sense to myself. Like you need to get outside as much as you possibly can, bro. The more you're indoors, bro, the more distress you're gonna feel, the more out of sync you're gonna feel, the more pain you're gonna feel, bro, by being indoors. Bro, I can, bro. If there's a scientific report, bro, if they haven't done it already, I can assure you, bro, they can scientifically prove it, bro. Being indoors is messing you up, man. You know what I'm saying? Again, the vitamins from the sun, just seeing different shit, bro. Because when you're indoors, bro, it's like you're in prison, like you're seeing four walls constantly. But when you're outside, you're seeing fresh air, you're seeing people, you're seeing different things changing, like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, get outside, man. I'm gonna make a video on that anyway. What are your views on Andrew Tate, and is there anything that he says that you disagree with? It's a good question. Still, my views on Andrew Tate. Um, I feel like the biggest thing that people don't realize is that this guy, like, he's a smart guy. You know, what I'm saying to you, like, he says, see what he does there. He says things that are facts, but he says it in a way that makes you want to contest it and that. You know, what I'm saying to you. So what he says, he knows what he's saying is correct, but he puts it in a way that makes you question, that makes you not want to agree with him. So he's a very smart guy in that, you know. But what do I disagree with him with? I agree with a lot of points still. Maybe like 85% or 9% of the things he says I do agree with. What do I disagree with? I don't even know, you know, like maybe I say the one thing I'll say I disagree with is like I think now it's different because he's converted to Islam now, but beforehand he didn't really put any like emphasis on spirituality, like, you know, connection with God and all that too much. You know, it's mainly just material based and now more money, power, too much and that. And you know, we're not forgetting, but not mentioning about the spiritual aspect of life and life after death, etc. So, but yeah, it says a lot of facts, man. Beautiful articulation of your words, truly. I really do need to move on. I figured very quickly the only way to change my reality is to accept it and work towards change. That's it, bro. Like you have to in order to change your life or your circumstances, you have to change yourself. See, people are looking for solutions. Oh, how do I stop watching them dirty sites? How do I stop this addiction? How do I move on from an ex? So all you're looking at everywhere but yourself. You have to look at yourself as the solution and the problem. The question and the answer. You are the question and the answer. You are the solution. By you changing your mind, by you changing yourself, you change your life and your situation and the events that are happening. But too many people are trying to focus outwardly. Okay, so what can I do to do this? Instead of looking within, they're looking without. As the Hermetic principle says, as within, so without, as above, so below. So you changing what's on the inside in your mind will change what's happening around you. You attract what you put out there. You attract what you are, shall I say. So work on yourself, read the books, go to the gym, you know, focus on where you want to head in life and develop your character, and you'll see everything around you will change. The people you even attract will change. That's really what it comes down to. What are your opinions on TikTok and people's attention span being less than a goldfish these days? Do you think it will be worse in the future? So it's like it's mad because like I use TikTok myself, like in order to post content and that. But TikTok is 100% messing up people's attention span, without doubt. TikTok is messing up people's attention span. But it's like at the same time, it's a tool though. TikTok is a tool. You can use TikTok to promote what you got to promote, to find information that you need to find, or you can use it to self-destruct. So TikTok it's a dangerous app, but you have to just know how to use it. And do I think it's going to be worse in the future? Yes. This is the beginning. Like, yes, we're only the beginning of it. It's going to get worse and worse and worse and worse, bro. You know, to the point where, like, and deleting TikTok is not just the end. You know what I'm saying? Oh, even if they ban TikTok, that's not the end. Because people have already used to the quick gratification and that. So it's like, you got to protect your energy, man, protect your mind, man. If you're not protecting your energy and mind, it's going to be long. It's going to be long for you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone who just joined the live stream. If you just joined the live stream again, make sure to hit the follow button, man. Hit the not the follow button, hit the like button. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to share the live stream. Also, make sure to drop a comment. And if you want to do a donation, again, feel free to donate to the channel, man. Let's go. This is a study. TikTok give same hit as, as cocaine, if not worse, bro. If not worse, you know. You see a lot of things like, especially social media addiction, but that's the worst addiction, bro. Worse than heroin, worse than anything, because like it's infinite. Whereas you see when you take a substance and that, you know what feeling you're gonna get, you know what state you're gonna be in, but it's like with social media, it's like a mystery box. You open the box, you don't know what you're gonna get. You go on TikTok, you don't know what video you're gonna see. You scroll down, it could be completely different video. So each time it's an element of surprise in there. You understand? So it's like that's why it's worse than anything else, because you don't know what you're gonna get from it. And the surprise element keeps people in a loop in that. Oh, let me see what the next video is. Let me see what the next video is. Let me see what the next video is. Like every video is different. So it's like I said, when you take a substance, you know what you're gonna get from it. But with the social media, TikTok, whatever, you don't know what you're gonna get. Each video is completely different. You don't know what's gonna hit you. So yeah, man, like gotta be careful. Man. Gotta be careful using it, man. Gotta be in control over it, man. If not, it's gonna mess you up. Wallahi, I noticed something crazy. When I'm not using TikTok, I'm shaking, leg itching, and when I'm using it, legs not shaking. It's fucking crazy. Lucky I detoxed. Nah, bro, I hear you, bro. This is what I'm saying. Like, I'm on it here and there, on and off and that, and shit. I feel like it's crazy, you know. But like, if you're someone who's on it all day long, bro, it's like it's it's mad. It's like you're dying to get on there. You're dying to get on the app. See what's next. What's the next video? Or what's the latest trend? Or what's the latest news? Like you're constantly itching, like you said. You know, like I said, withdrawal symptoms like a drug on that. Same effect. Yeah, exactly, bro. The same effect of withdrawal symptoms. Like, oh, my phone. Like every 5 10 minutes, you're shaking. Let me see if we got a new message. Let me see if we got a new notification. Or let me see the next video. You're constantly shaking. Your body's shaking to use the phone, bro. Like it's mad. Like it's really mad. No one's really talking about this though. Like people just on there and accepted it. Yeah, that's just life. Yeah, scroll, scroll, scroll. Nah, bro. Scrolling is not natural, bro. Itching to go on your phone is not natural. Being addicted to social media is not natural. You know what I'm saying? We have to talk about it, man. We have to talk about it. And that's why I'm making these type of videos. That's why I do the live stream so we can have the conversation, help awaken people. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, then we're all just gonna drown, bro. Like I just look at it, everyone's drowning. Pretty much every single person is drowning. We're all like, picture yourself falling into the river, into the sea, going down, down, down. That's every person doing the same thing, going down under the sea. And the only way to really come out of that, bro, is to work together, man. Grab the person, and everyone rises together. You feel what I'm saying to you? Like, but if you're drowning and he's drowning, and you're too focused on yourself drowning, bro, you're not coming together. Like, yo, we're both drowning, bro. Let's work together. You're drowning, I'm drowning. What can we do to escape this and that? That's how you level up. But if you're just focused on yourself drowning and you're not asking for help, you don't want to work with the next man, then c'est la vie, man. You're gone. You know what I'm saying? No cap, man. Come on, man. What do you think about AI and have you used it? Um, you know what it is, and I was having this conversation earlier with my friend, and that it's like, you see, AI, like, it's just, it's a like human is just like humans are just running their natural evolution. So what I mean by that, like, obviously, look, we won't go back to primal days, and now we're just cavemen, so to say, and then he develops into like a man, and they become a rational man, and then we have all of these industries, and then we've got technology, we're going to turn to cyborgs, and then boom, the robots took over. Like you watch plenty of movies, bro, where the robots have taken over, or movies on or animes even, or cartoons where the robots eventually take over. So obviously, technology has to advance. You understand? The technology helps life become easier, saves time, saves energy. That's why a lot of people are going to be out of job real soon because the technology is taking over. So AI is not necessarily a bad thing, but again, we know where it's going to go. Eventually, it's going to get too much. It's going to get too smart, and then yeah, we're going to suffer. And have I used AI before? Yeah, I've used AI. I use AI to chop my videos, like the short videos. I've used Chat GBT. I think it's an AI tool, and that's about it. But it's a tool, isn't it? Just like the internet. Everyone said, "Nah, internet's not good. It's not gonna last. Let's not use it." Eventually, you're gonna have to use it. Eventually, AI is no choice. Just like you have no choice but to use your phone. Again, you will be fingers in that. You'll be using AI real soon. Everyone will be. Do you see the video of China in a very smart using AI to see who's concentrating and not concentrating in school, wearing headbands that turn red? Yeah, I've seen that video, man. That's you see, China ahead of everyone. I can assure you, bro. Give it 3 to 5 years, bro. Like it's happening in the UK or worldwide. China's like the test tonight. Whatever happens there will happen across the world. So it's one of them ones. If you can do something about it, do it. If you can't, then accept it. Have you noticed since TikTok, men are acting feminine because the music on the frequency program are making them act sus? To be honest, like I've realized that, like, especially in recent times, like acting zesty, so to say, and that, like, But yeah, a lot of men starting to act a bit, you know what I'm saying, sus and that. Like, I don't know if you put that into TikTok or yeah, possibly has an effect on it, but yeah, it is true. It's very, very, very true, man. But the Matrix, man. Come on, we're living in it. Do you believe in the Bible? I'm Muslim, so also I believe in the Quran. But however, as Muslim, we believe there's truth in the Bible and also truth in the Torah. So yeah, you see that the Bible, like Islam and Christianity, is very similar. I don't know, people don't realize it's a lot more similarities than differences in with Muslims and Christians than people think there is. It seems like two complete different religions and that, but look at the scripture, look at their stories and the mythologies, whatever. It's all pretty much identical stories in that. Obviously, it differs in different ways in that. Like for example, Jesus. Well, Christians believe Jesus is God, and the Trinity. Obviously, Muslims believe Jesus was just a prophet, and the prophet Muhammad was the last messenger. And yeah, but everything else is very. There's a lot of similar things though. So yeah.
Are you eating that food? I say food.
Yeah. Well, the lentils. Huh?
The red lentils. Are you eating it?
Yeah. Yeah. Why?
Oh,
Why?
nah, I don't want to open that stuff. Are you eating it?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it. Yeah. That's mine, isn't it? So well,
Yeah, that's coming.
the Quran is the truth. Why would Jesus die for God's creation? Sins, bro. Don't make sense. See, that's the thing, though. It's like, also, I respect everyone's belief in it. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, I respect everyone's belief. I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying, like, put anyone's religion down and that. But, you know, at the same time, we have to go into what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying to you? But, yeah, each to their own, though, innit? But, yeah, guys, uh, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure you ask the last few questions. I'm gonna come off the live stream in a minute, man. So make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to ask any last questions you got from me. And then yeah, man. And keep it pushing, man. Another live stream tomorrow, or probably possibly the next day. What's your daily diet and do you eat meat? Nah, bro, I don't eat no meat, man. I've been plant based for like 4 years now. 4 years plant based. Huh? 5. Is it 5? You sure? What's 2018? I don't even know, you know, when it, yeah, I'm saying 5 years. 5 years, I didn't even know. I thought it was 4 years, probably 5 years.
Lockdown 2020.
No, no, I don't know. But yeah, about 4 5 years and that. Do you have your setup in your kitchen? Nah, nah, nah. I'm in the living room, man. My boy is just making food in it. I think faith comes from spiritual experience with God, not mixing them with the intellectual beliefs of religion. I think faith comes from personal spiritual experience with God, not using them with intellectual beliefs. So, what do you mean by that? So, you believe that faith comes from your experience that you've had. When you say with God, in what sense? Like, how do you define God? Then, like, I don't quite understand. What's your favorite exercise and why? Favorite exercise? Favorite one? Probably muscle ups, man. I feel like because it's challenging, most people can't do it, and it's probably the most difficult exercise I'm able to do. That takes, like, you know, what I'm saying to you, a lot of energy out of you. So maybe that one still. Yeah, guys, ask the last few questions. I'm gonna come off the live stream in a minute, man. So if you haven't already hit the like button, make sure to drop a comment, the last comment and that. And if you want to donate to the channel and that, feel free to donate and that, man. What was the age you first? What when? Wait, what age basically was the first time you went gym? So schooling, I feel like everyone went gym in school. Like that, they used to have like sometimes like a class to show you how to train and all that. So in schooling, I don't know how old I was, maybe 14, 15. Yeah, but I never took it serious then. We just did it in it like once in a while. That's it. You do diamond push-ups? Not really, I do like close grip, and I feel like with the diamonds and that mess up your wrist a bit too much in that. But yeah, for me, close grip push-ups and that is the one for me. How to get rid of jealousy of others? Oh, being jealous of others. The first thing you have to realize is that we're living a separate life, bro. Like everyone's life is different. You know what I'm saying to you? There's always gonna be someone who's better than you, more money than you, better physique than you, better car, better looking girlfriend than you. Like you're never gonna be number one in every aspect. So I don't know. It's difficult to answer the questions because I can't really relate. I never been jealous of someone. When I see someone, I look at it as motivation. Someone's in good shape, I look at it as motivation to go to the gym. Someone's got the finances good, I look at it as motivation. So really, maybe the advice is turn into motivation to do better with yourself and that. But I feel like it's very important if you see someone doing well or something that you admire, make sure to compliment them, man. Give them a compliment. Say, hey, look, bro, I like, you know what I'm saying to you. I like the way you are, you know what I'm saying to you, progressing. I like the way you know what I'm saying to you, you're living your life or whatever that is. So compliment them and use that as motivation. Yes, like feelings, God presence, and love is something you know is the real thing. Yeah, now, 100% agree with you, man. I feel like for me, I feel like well, I feel like in human nature, people don't think of God. People only think of God when they're suffering. You understand? When things go wrong, when they go through some hardship, some pain, heartbreak, that's when people tend to turn towards spirituality, turn to a religion, um turn to like progressing like with their spiritual self and that. So experiencing God, yeah, I think everyone has experienced God. Well, people are not aware of it, but everyone has experienced God through them, a situation or something that's like only God can. You know what I'm saying to you? It can only be God's will. Gotta go, bro. Take care. Shout out to It's a Love Cash. I appreciate it, man. First time I went to the gym was 14. Best thing that I've ever happened to me for sure, man. Working out therapy, man. Working out is good for your physical, your mental, your spiritual health, man. And like I said, guys, get outside, man. I think I'm gonna make a video on that, man. Get outside as much as you possibly can, bro. Being indoors leads to tension and frustration, anxiety, bro. Just get outside your house, man, as much as possible. For me, 13. That's it, guys. I appreciate every single person who watched the live stream. I really appreciate it. If you're watching it like outside of the live stream, I appreciate you for watching the video. Make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you overcome. Keep working on yourself, man. And that's it, man. You will progress, man. Simple. You will progress. Keep staying focused on yourself, and that's it. Appreciate it.